You. Welcome. And it's a bright Sunday morning here in NCR, and the warm sun outside. I can feel it with my eyes right now. How are you all doing? And I'm Nidhi, proud mother of a young man, creator of my own life, a lifelong seeker, an omnivore, a textile professional. Now, a communication skills trainer, an emotional clarity coach, and an author. And welcome to my live Communicate with Nidhi. So, how have you been? It's been 2 weeks. I was supposed to meet you last week. I had promised. Somehow, it just didn't. Just a second. I'm just connecting so that I don't log off. My laptop was just dying. Yeah, just couldn't happen. So, I didn't punish myself or bash myself for it, but I am here. And today is a very special day for me, but I'm still here because I did not meet you last week and I wanted to meet you today. And the topic for today is very, very important, is a topic that allows me to be here today. It's my son's birthday. And I told him, I was like, I need 1 hour. And after that, I'm going to be with you the whole day. So, everybody, how have you been? And the topic today is we're going to talk about 7 mindsets. 7. Now, you might feel, हमने तो दो ही सुने हैं, fixed mindset and growth mindset. How do you have 7? एक और है, by the way, fixed and growth के साथ abundance mindset, right? But I'm going to talk about the 7 mindsets. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What does mindset mean to you? What does mindset mean to you? Hey, thank you, Govinda. Thank you so much for your wishes. Thank you. Means a lot. Every wish is a blessing, and I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. So, what does mindset mean to you? क्या है mindset आपके लिए? Mindset, very simply put, is the self talk that you have with yourself. I'm repeating myself. Mindset is simply your self talk. किस तरीके की बातें आप अपने आप से करते हैं, that decides your mindset, right? It's something, it's your internal dialogue, it is your driving force. It takes you from one point where you are currently to where you want to be, or where you reach, I should say that, right? कोई जरूरी नहीं है आप जहां जाना चाहते हो आप वहीं पहुंचो. आप कहीं और भी पहुंच सकते हो, and you may not like it. And all of it depends on the mindset. Where you reach depends on the mindset that you have. And that's why I want to ask you, what is the mindset that you have? Fixed, growth mindset, abundance mindset? Kya hai aapka mindset? See, there are some words which are very, very flashy and they look very nice. They sound very nice. And that's the reason we love using those words. But it's high time that we try to answer honestly what is it that we are. And today, I'm going to share with you the 7 mindsets that I have for you today, and I want to share with you so that you can identify, do you have all 7, or do you need to work on maybe 2, 3 of them? Okay. And how this idea of today's live came to me, I want to share that also. A couple of weeks ago, sometime back actually, I was reading an article about mindsets, and that spoke about 7 mindsets. And it was like very insightful, and it was an eye opener that yeah, we just keep talking and talking about 2 mindsets, growth fixed. हम इसी दो वर्ड्स में घूमते रहते हैं, बट देयर इज सो मच बियॉन्ड इट. ये तो सब सुपरफिशियल वर्ड्स है, दीज आर टर्म्स, बट व्हाट इज द what is the masala between these terms? What actually gets you to being a growth, having a growth mindset? What is this? What are those 7 mindsets that you need? So that's what I bring to you today. And if you are there, then let's start, should we? Govinda, it wasn't a book. It was an article I was reading. Okay, I was reading an article on the internet, right? So it was an article and it spoke a lot. So a lot of my content for today is inspired, and I would credit it to that particular article that I had read, because that struck a chord with me, that yes, this is something, it's worth discussing, because हम लोग इतनी बड़ी बड़ी बातों की, हम लोग इतनी बड़ी बड़ी चीज़ों की बात करते हैं, लेकिन उन बड़ी चीज़ों में जाता क्या है, right? So that's what I have to share with you. Do let me know how you feel about whatever I'm going to share with you. Right, let's start, guys. Are you there? Should we start? So, I want to let you know that, see, success is something that you can create it. So, if you identify any particular mindset you do not have, or it is less, you need to build on it. Do that, because you can build on your mindset and you can create your own success. And the first one I would like to bring forward and would like to share with you, the first mindset is the self trust mindset. Self explanatory hai na? Self trust mindset. Do you believe in yourself? Do you trust yourself? Do you believe in your capabilities? See, we are so governed by what happens in the outside world, what the world tells us. We need so much of validation from there, that when it doesn't happen, we start believing that we are not good enough. Right? We do believe in ourselves, but sometimes we believe a wrong side of ourselves. We believe something about ourselves which is not true, जो चीज सच नहीं है, क्योंकि दुनिया वो चीज बोल रही है, इसलिए हम लोग उसमें बिलीव करना शुरू कर देते हैं. Right? So I want to know, do you believe in your capabilities? Are you ready to try on new things, fail, but believe in yourself again, irrespective of how many times you fail? Do you believe in your vision? If you want something in life and it's so close to you, do you just give up? Right? If you believe in yourself, you are not going to give up so easily. Right? Each one of us, nobody is going to give up so easily. So क्या आपके अंदर ये self trust mindset है? Do write in the chat box. Do you have this self trust mindset? And it's all about your self talk. What is it that you have? What is it that you're telling yourself here? Okay, so think about it. What is it that you're telling yourself? Do you trust, do you believe in yourself or not? कहना आसान है. Look at your actions, look at your talk, and then answer this question. You want to write in the chat box, please do that. If you want to just answer to yourself and keep it, do it, but be very, very honest. Okay, you don't have to impress anybody. You just have to do it for yourself. You have to have that reason and the why. Coming to the second one, this is actually something even I've observed in the youngsters of today, the young generation. They want everything right now, and everything they want it big and they want it right now. They're not patient. So the next mindset that can take you far and can make you successful is the patient mindset. नहीं, not the doctor वाला कि doctor के पास आप patient बन के जा रहे हो. I'm talking about the patient, the mindset which allows you, helps you to keep that patience. Okay? Are you patient for your success? Are you patient for that growth? Or are you impatient? Do you want things too quickly? Now, most of us, most of the people, they want to be like somebody who's already very successful. We are trying to compare ourselves with the success of the person we are looking up to. Okay, we are comparing where we are to somebody's success, but we are forgetting that there was a path. We are not identifying that path that they followed. We're not noticing their failures. We are only seeing how successful they are, and that's what becomes our benchmark, and that's why we want it right now. Everything right now. and we want it too quickly. We don't want to fail. If we fail, we start branding ourselves as a failure. We change from one to the second to the third to the fourth, because we feel we are not worth it. Do you have that patience to wait and watch the results of your hard work? Do you have that patience to watch yourself grow? Okay, I'll give you an example. Social media, for that matter. um, Everybody's on social media. Of course, we all are meeting through social media right now. People post something, they go back to quickly look at how many likes they've got in a minute or 2 minutes or 2 hours or one day, whatever, right? Has there any video that they posted, any reel, any shots that they posted, how many likes it's got, how many views it's got, has it gone viral, why is it not going viral, why are the number of followers not increasing, how many number of followers do they have? This is how people are judging their success, and everybody wants it too quickly. And if you go and see, people are selling fake stuff. Okay, fake followers, fake likes, fake views, everything is being sold in today's times. Why is it being done? Because people are impatient to let yourself grow. To some extent it might be needed, but if that is the only way to prove yourself as successful, no. Authenticity is what matters. This is something I have learned from the subject matter experts and the best people in the industry who are successful today, is that it's a game of patience. Keep doing your hard work and wait for that one day, because that one day will happen when you're consistently doing things, right? So have that patience, start small, be ready to start small, even if it's at the age of 40 or 50, 60, or at 20, whenever you're starting, be ready to start small and see yourself grow. Because when you see yourself grow, it is going to be something that's long lived, right? It's going to last long. Do you agree with me on that? Do you have that patience attitude, the mindset of being patient? Do you have that? Do write it. Yeah. So we've spoken about two: self trust and patient. Let's talk about the third one. Are you with me? Yeah. Thank you so much. I can see a lot of you joining in. Uh, thank you. Thank you. Now the next one. Are you a fearful person, by the way? Do you fear things? डर लगता है आपको? क्या करते हो जब आपको डर लगता है? Any you want to write down? You want to write down in the chat box? What do you do when you feel scared? Do you stop working towards whatever you want? You don't, right? You find a way out. And the best way out is to face it. And the next mindset that is very, very important is the courageous mindset. Do you think that courageous people? Hey, Smita, thank you. Hi, good morning. So good to see you here. Courageous mindset does not mean that the person is very brave and does not fear anything. No. Courageous mindset means that the person is ready to face his or her fears. They are not scared to face their fears. They are ready to work on them, face them head on, and move. Fail honge, dobara khade honge. Right? That is what courageous mindset is. Oh, lovely, lovely, Smita. So good to see that you facing it, and that's so important. I'll give you an example. I'll share. This is a real life thing which I have noticed. I'm a part of Toastmasters, and when I go to my club meetings, there are a lot of people who come up and who tell how fearful they are of public speaking, going in front of people and talking in front of them. बहुत लोग आते हैं वहाँ पे, but and some of them give up also. Some of them go the first time on stage, give a speech, take up a role, and if something happens or if they don't win, they don't come back, right? डर लग रहा है, नहीं हमसे नहीं हो रहा है, they don't come back, and because they don't come back and consistently do it, they don't see the growth, and that fear remains. But I get goosebumps when I see couple of people in my own club where, irrespective of the imperfections, so-called imperfections, I should say, I don't consider that as an imperfection. I'm using that word for making you understand a little better. uh, they come on stage, and irrespective of anything, any kind of fear, okay, they come there, they deliver, win or not win, but their determination, जिस शिद्दत के साथ वो आते हैं ना, और जिस कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ वो वहां पर स्टेज को ओन करते हैं, that blows me apart, believe me. And I know it's not easy. A person stammering, going there on stage and speaking is not easy, right? When you're stammering after every three words, it's not easy to be there and speak for the next 10 minutes. It's really, really, it's scary, right? That is what, that's mindset is not going to stop. It's not, if you have that kind of a mindset, you're definitely going to achieve what you want. So, people who are facing their fears, there's no stopping them. So अगर आपको किसी चीज से डर लग रहा है, please go ahead, face it, right? Face your fears. You're reminding yourself you're strong. Again, self talk, I told you mindset is all about what you're talking here, right? So have that positive self talk here. Tell yourself that you're strong, you're no less than anybody. You become less when you believe you become less. So have that courage, because courage is like a muscle, guys. You need to build it up. एक बार में नहीं आती है, फेल होते हैं, दोबारा उठते हैं, फिर आगे बढ़ते हैं. That's how it happens, right? Do you have that courageous mindset? So we've spoken about three mindsets. Let's go on to the fourth one. बहुत बात होती है इसके बारे में भी, but it's very important. Goal setting mindset. Oh yeah, Nidhi, I can set my goals. I know. I set my goals, yeah. Goal setting is one thing, but doing whatever it takes to reach there is what's needed. We can attend hundreds of workshops and sessions to set your goals, but are you really hungry? Are you motivated? Do you feel challenged? Do you feel inspired to wake up every day to fulfill that goal? Do you have that mindset? गोल बनाया है तो गोल तक पहुंचना है, क्या वो है आपके अंदर? That is one mindset that's going to help you to move forward, right? Do you have it? Keep answering, keep writing. I'd love to know from you. Now the fifth one, which helps, is the focused mindset. आज की दुनिया में we lose focus so quickly. We get distracted, then we procrastinate, and when we procrastinate, we get overwhelmed. फिर हमारा focus हट जाता है. And I'm not talking about focus being distracted from your goals. Focus from anything that you do, from the smallest little thing to the biggest goal that you want to achieve, from just basically writing a page every day, or writing a page for your book, or just writing notes for yourself, or cooking for yourself, anything, to the biggest goal that you want to achieve in life. Do you have that focus? Are you there, or are you feeling distracted? Are you getting distracted every now and then? This helps in goal achieving your goals, but it also shows how many things are going on in your mind. And when there are too many things going on in your mind in every direction, you will not be able to do justice to what you have with you, right? I hope you understood this, right? फोकस बहुत ज़रूरी है डिसिप्लिन के लिए, एंड डिसिप्लिन बहुत ज़रूरी है कंसिस्टेंसी के लिए, एंड कंसिस्टेंसी इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप टू सक्सेस. Anybody who's successful today, the first step to their success has always been consistency. उन्होंने बार बार वो चीज़ की है और बार बार वो रिजल्ट्स प्रूव किए हैं, एंड दैट इज़ वेरी, कंसिस्टेंसी इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू नीड टू बिल्ड that habit. You need to do that habit. It needs to be that disciplined for you. Do you have this mindset? Are you disciplined? Do you have this focus mindset? Because this focus mindset is going to get you from, it is going to form a bridge between your goals and you achieving those goals. This this focus decides how that bridge is. Do let me know. Do you have that Focus mindset. So we've spoken about five, two more to go. And the next one that I'm going to talk to you about is, this word was scary some time back, but it's very, very important. Do you have a positive and an optimistic mindset? Oh, yes, I have it, Nidhi. I know. सब ठीक है, सब अच्छा है, सब कुछ अच्छा हो जाएगा. It's good to have that. But what are you doing? Just being positive is not everything, but taking action is very, very, very important. Are you positive? And with that positivity, are you taking action? That's important. Think about it. Understand the difference what I'm talking. And if you've understood, do write in the chat box. Are you positive and optimistic? See, it's okay to fall. It's very easy to fall into the trap of failure, right? And in when you fall into that trap of failure, that's the time when you really need to understand how to come out of it. And positivity and optimism helps you to come out of it. लेकिन आप उसको डेस्टिनी का नाम नहीं दे सकते. यू कैन नॉट से दैट हाँ आई एम डेस्टिन्ड टू बी हियर, मेरी डेस्टिनी में जो होगा वो मुझे मिल जाएगा. आई स्ट्रांगली बिलीव दैट गॉड हेल्प्स दोज पीपल हु हेल्प देमसेल्व्स. अगर आपने अपने लिए वो मेहनत नहीं की तो भगवान भी देख रहा है भाई, वो आपको क्या देगा, राइट? थोड़ा सा तो करना पड़ेगा ना. डेस्टिनी में आप अगर यही खुश होकर बैठ जाओ कि oh, this is what I'm supposed to, what have, and I'm very positive about it, I'm content and I'm satisfied, it's not going to take you far, it's not going to make you successful. You have to keep working. So have that optimism to come out of failures, have that positive attitude to come out of failures and not bash yourself. But along with that, action is important, because positivity without action is of no use, right? पॉजिटिविटी याद रख लीजिए, दोबारा रिपीट कर रही हूं, पॉजिटिविटी विदाउट एक्शन इज ऑफ नो यूज. So please identify, have a positive attitude, be happy, be hopeful. And if you're not able to find any motivation outside, अगर आपको वो पॉजिटिविटी नहीं मिल रही है, अगर आपको इंस्पिरेशन नहीं मिल रही है, पॉजिटिव माइंड तो है लेकिन नहीं मिल रहा है, एक्शन नहीं ले पा रही हो, देन बी इट. बी दैट मोटिवेशन, बी दैट इंस्पिरेशन फॉर योरसेल्फ. अंदर है आपके सब कुछ, बाहर से जो आता है वो शॉर्ट लिव्ड होता है, राइट? सो बाहर से जो भी आएगा वो शॉर्ट लिव्ड होगा. आपका इंट्रिंसिक इज गोइंग टू बी स्ट्रॉन्ग. इट विल अलाउ यू टू फाइट विद एनी काइंड ऑफ फेलियर. Do you have it? Do you have this mindset? So Smita has written, yes, I get distracted so easily and bring myself back again and again, lack of discipline. Okay. Thank you for sharing that about the focus mindset, Smita. And I have it. Sometimes self-doubt, stop taking action. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing what you were, you're sharing. This is actually us. And thank you for being so honest, Smita, because I think that's very important, especially. And I can so I'm so happy that you are writing this, and that too on a public forum. You're writing it so, it's so honest. You know yourself. It's easy to write only good about ourselves, especially when we are on a public forum like this, but it takes a lot of courage to stand up and say, yes, I do falter. And if you think that I don't, you have no clue. I do, but I do pull myself out of it. I do understand what's happening, and then I work towards coming out of it. Right. So I am also, yeah, have my enough downfalls, but then the positive part of it, and I would say the courageous part of it, somewhere, little mindsets help me to come out of it. Coming to the last one. So we've spoken about six, and the last one, another overused and overrated word, lifelong learning. So the last one is a learning mindset. Everyone is talking about, are you a lifelong learner? Are you a lifelong learner? But what does it mean to you? आपके लिए क्या मीन करता है lifelong learner? आप बताओ मुझे. What does it mean to you? If you're there, I would love to know, what does lifelong learning mean to you? Because a learning mindset is very important. Does it mean that you're going back to college to do some degree or to get some certification, doing a course just for certification, adding it to your resume, to your CV? Does that mean lifelong learning? Actually, no. Learning from life, learning from people, learning from experiences, learning from failures. यहाँ पर कोई डिग्री नहीं मिलती है, यहाँ पर कोई सर्टिफिकेशन नहीं मिलता है, यहाँ पर जिंदगी आपको एक ठपक अच्छे से फटका देती है. That's how you learn. When you're learning, learning, even degrees, certifications are a part of lifelong learning where you keep upskilling yourself. But learning from experiences is when they say life is the best teacher. That's the truth. Life actually is the best teacher. अगर सीखने को जाओ तो आपको सब कुछ मिल जाता है. अपनी खुद की experiences से, खुद के behavior से, खुद के reaction से, you learn a lot. And when you look at others also sometimes. So you have to learn. And only if you learn do you grow. See, if you find reasons, if you defend yourself, if you argue why you did and what you did, you're not growing. You'll stagnate. आप वहीं अटक जाओगे अगर आप हर चीज में डिफेंसिव एटीट्यूड अपनाओगे कि आपने क्यों, कैसे क्यों किया, आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस, आपके सर्कमस्टेंसेस को आप रीजन देते रहोगे, किसी और को ब्लेम करते रहोगे. You've stagnated. You won't be able to move forward, right? You'll only be able to stay there and keep blaming. That's a victim mindset. Oh, एक और mindset भी तो था, victim, victor. ये भी mindsets हैं by the way. कभी उसके बारे में बात करेंगे. Right? You'll stay in that victim mode as if the whole world is there only to attack you and pull you down. Right? But if we understand and learn from every situation, if we understand that we also have a contribution where our life is currently, you will learn a lot from your own actions. Right? बहुत ज़रूरी है. I remember a couple of weeks back, I was in a session with some students, and at that point in time, there was a teacher also sitting. The student professor was sitting with us, and one of the students, when the professor asked him not to talk or disturb the class, he shouted back at the professor, and that whole event, I was taken aback. I was like, okay, and there was a major argument. From the student's side for the teacher, and the teacher did not react. He was very calm, very cool. I was blown away. I went up later to the teacher and I said that, sir, those 2 minutes, I learned so much from you. The way you handled that situation without even getting upset, without feeling angry, without even showing your anger or frustration, whatever it was. But you didn't. You were so calm, you were so patient. And those 2 minutes, I took away so much because I couldn't have handled that situation the way he did at that point in time, whatever it was. I'm not going into the depth of that situation, but I managed to learn. Right? So ये जो छोटे छोटे इवेंट्स आपके आसपास होंगे ना, ये आपको बहुत कुछ सिखा देंगे. So please notice what's happening around and how you can learn and imbibe and make it your own, the good part of it, because that's going to help you. Because if you're unwilling to learn, nobody can help you, and if you're willing to learn, believe me, nobody can stop you. So if you're a lifelong learner, there is no stopping you. Be a learner in the true sense. Certificates, degrees, लो, upskill करो, लेकिन सीखो. Thank you, Smita. Not implementing, you're only learning. Yeah, learning and implementation go side by side also. Super. So these were the 7 mindsets that I spoke with you today. Self-trust mindset, patient mindset, courageous mindset, goal-setting mindset, focused mindset, positive and optimistic mindset, and learning mindset. I want to know from you, can you identify out of these 7 mindsets which one you really would like to work on? मैं ये नहीं कह रही कि आपके अंदर ये सब नहीं होंगे. ओके, आपके अंदर होगा, लेकिन कोई शायद एक ऐसा हो जो थोड़ा सा ज्यादा एफर्ट इस वक्त मांग रहा है. सो व्हाट इज दैट पर्टिकुलर माइंडसेट फॉर यू which you would want to work on? Because your success, totally depends on these small little mindset. बहुत बड़े हैं, लेकिन all of these together can make up to that growth mindset of yours. So आप सोच लीजिए ये steps हैं उसके लिए. So what is that mindset for you? And if you want to share with me here, please. If you want to keep it to yourself, but you've identified it, start today. If you're honest with yourself and you can identify, हाँ यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा कमी रह जाती है बार बार. So let's work on it and let's build on it. Start today, because tomorrow never comes. By the time tomorrow comes, it becomes today. So today ही start कर लो. And अगर आप ये सोच रहे हो कि 2 हफ्ते का टाइम है, 2023 का यही रेजोल्यूशन बनाते हैं, let me give you a reality check. Within the first 3 weeks, most of the resolutions, they fly out of the window. Right? So understand the need for it and start today. आज ही कर लो action and be ready to struggle, be ready to work hard, be ready to be successful. Your time is just around the corner, my friend. So do share with me what do you think about today's life and the topic that I covered, and what are your thoughts on the mindsets that I have shared. And if you'd like to add any to this list, let's do that. Right? And if you have not connected with me on LinkedIn, please connect with me on LinkedIn. If you are connecting with me on YouTube, join me on LinkedIn as well. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, the YouTube channel, please go ahead and do that. There is so much that I have shared till now, and there is a lot that's coming up. The new year is definitely going to bring a lot of changes in the way I'm working. And you'll see a lot of good stuff coming on YouTube. So share it with others if you found this live useful. Share it with others. And yeah, and connect with me. Stay connected. Do share in the comments how this particular topic was and your feedback. It helps me grow. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and a week ahead. Next week would be Christmas and then New Year. My God, the whole year has passed and कहाँ गया कुछ समझ ही नहीं आया. But I hope you had a good one and I hope you have a fantastic one the next year. And I'm going to see you on Christmas now, same time, same place. Right? And that would be the last for this year. And yeah, let's see you very soon. Bye bye. Thank you. Hey, Karuna, so good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody who joined me here. And I'm going to see you next week. Bye. Have a good day and a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye bye.